golden leaves falling down away from me. The fields glowing golden with the passing of time. The glove upon her fingers there was brushing back her silvered hair. She's got an answer of where went the time. I know a woman, I hope we all know a man who taught us that love is the answer inside of our chest, no matter the question. And if you don't know a woman, go and find that woman. Maybe now before the sun is yet to go. It cries, the roots they weave, they've been ripped up, oh babe, far too deep. She's got an answer of how to make it right. I know a woman, I hope we all know a woman who taught us that peace is the pulse that runs through her blood, no matter the question. And if you don't know a woman, go and find that woman. She built a garden and she takes the time to sow the seeds in the dead of night, the milk of the moon, the only light. She's got an answer of how to grow inside. I know a woman, I hope we all know a woman who taught us that hope is the air we breathe in our lungs, no matter the question. And if you don't know a woman, go and find that woman. Maybe now before the sun is yet to go.
Oh, you think you know my name. Oh, and yes, you know my sign. You might even know my mood. Oh, it makes me feel real fine. But when I'm open on the floor, you can't wait to find the door. Ooh, I intrigue, you bless my soul. The way I talk makes you feel whole. The way I walk stirs up that beast. You're feeling 10 feet tall at least. But intrigue means nothing at all. Tell me, do you stand or crawl? You wonder what this is all for. I gently fold my arms and smile. I'm a woman, hear me roar. Here's to the men who know their strength, who love those girls that know theirs too. Let's see each other with both eyes. I promise I'll love all of you, 'cause I'm a mess and I'm divine. Just hold on tight and you'll be fine. I am not these pouty lips, I'm not these clever eyes. I am more and sometimes less than you can summarize. You wonder what this is all for. I gently fold my arms and smile. I gently fold my arms and smile. I gently fold my arms and smile. I'm a woman, hear me roar.
Memories are golden leaves falling down away from me. The fields glowing golden with the passing of time. The glove upon her fingers there was brushing back her silvered hair. She's got an answer of where went the time. I know. I hope we all know a man who taught us that love is the answer inside of our chest, no matter the question. And if you don't know a man, go and find that woman. Maybe now before the sun is yet to go.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for joining us at the She's Speaking launch event. It is such a special moment to bring so many incredible women together and to have them share their songs and their stories. A quick reminder that these musicians are working for your tips and your tips alone, so if you could find it in your hearts and in your wallets to put a couple dollars into one of the digital tip jars, it is really how we are surviving these crazy times. But we also want to give something back to you. So if you put in $20 or more to one of the digital tip jars, you will be entered in to win a $100 gift certificate to the Eunice Winery in Astoria, Oregon. It's an absolutely incredible wine. It's an incredible prize that they furnished us, and we are so glad to be partnering with them. But also, if you just need to hang out for free, that is totally cool. We understand. We're just glad that you were here. A great free way to help out the stream is to smash that share button. Tag someone in the comments you know might dig these tunes. Send the links around. It really makes a difference for the visibility of this incredible music. And now, Beth Wood.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the live stream launch kickoff celebration for She's Speaking, songs about women, by women, for everyone. My name is Beth Wood, and I started the She's Speaking project with my friends and fellow singer-songwriters Bree Gregg and Kristen Granger, and we wanted to lift women's voices and women's stories because we believe that we need women's voices and women's stories now more than ever. So we put out the call to a bunch of amazing women singer-songwriters that we know, and we asked them to write an original song about a woman who has inspired her, and then to make a video of herself singing that song. The response has been overwhelmingly amazing, and we now have over 50 original songs up on our She's Speaking YouTube channel, and we're hoping that this is just the beginning. We hope you'll go and subscribe to that YouTube channel so you can watch all of those videos of these beautiful original songs. But tonight, we are here to celebrate the launch of the She's Speaking project. We have gathered some incredibly talented and very generous artists to share their songs and to share with us about their experience of writing them and the women who inspired them. We are so honored and so excited to have a very special host with us for the evening. She is an unforgettable and dynamic performer, a beloved mentor and teacher. She is a woman who was voted Best Blues Performer of the Year 2020 by the Washington Blues Society. And she is known as the hardest working woman in blues, soul, funk, and gospel. Her motto in life is be blessed and be a blessing. And we are very blessed to have her with us this evening. Let's give a very big warm She's Speaking welcome to Lady A. Hi, Lady A.
Hey, y'all. How you doing? It's your girl, Lady A. Hashtag the real Lady A. I am so excited to be here to kick off She's Speaking. And I am Lady A, and I'm pleased to be here. I want you to know that you can go to the YouTube channel, She's Speaking YouTube channel. We want you to like and share. Tell everybody you know. Tell somebody to tell somebody to tell somebody else that you are watching She's Speaking. And what a better day we have than International Women's Day. You and all your friends just need to just subscribe and listen to these amazing women who are going to be performing songs that they've written about women that inspire and encourage them. So touch that like button. We're also happy, as Moses said earlier, to offer this event free of charge to everyone. But if you're able, please tip. They are graciously will be accepted. Plus, if you donate $20 or more, you will automatically be entered into a drawing to win a $100 gift certificate from the Eunice Goldstein Winery in Astoria, Oregon. And yes, they do ship. So on with the show. I can tell we're in for a real treat. Women, the songwriters from a variety of musical genres, experiences, and backgrounds. I've produced amazing songs for you about women who have inspired them, judges, scientists, artists, elected leaders, writers, and teachers, as well as grandmothers, mothers, sisters, and friends. I'm happy to introduce our first artist. She is Beth Wood. Hello again, Beth.
Hello, I'm still here. Hi, Lady A.
Hi. Before you get started and you introduce your song, I'd like to ask you a question. The question, what's in your playlist? Who are you listening to?
Oh, man, Lady A. I mean, you know, I made this playlist for my songwriting class where I'm looking at songs that are 2 minutes long. Yeah. So I have a lot of Beatles songs in there.
I love the Beatles.
I love like Bill Withers songs that are all like 2.5 minutes and brilliant. So that's kind of who
Yes.
I'm listening to these days on my playlist.
Bill Withers, Beatles. I love it. I love it. Well, let's
Yeah.
listen to Beth. Why don't you introduce your song, Beth?
Excellent. Well, my song is called One Step at a Time, and I wrote it to honor Ruth Bader Ginsburg. And one thing that she said that really inspired me was that real change, enduring change, takes place one step at a time. And her life was a testament to that. And I hope that this project is one step towards raising women's voices. So here's One Step at a Time. I know your feet are tired. I know the time has come to take a rest. Go on and close your eyes. Let yourself melt into the tenderness. And who could have guessed just how far you would climb? Taking it one step at a time. We may be lost and scared, fumbling our way now in the dark, feeling so trying to hold the faith and keep the heart. But if we keep moving, I know we'll be fine. If we take it one step at a time. One tiny hummingbird flew in to force the winds of change. And no matter what you've heard, it's not too early and it's not too late. She lit the way so we could follow behind. Let's take it one step. We'll take it one step. Let's take it one step at a time.
Thank you so much, Beth, for that amazing song. And if you are just tuning in, you are listening to She's Speaking, the kickoff launch. We want to make sure that you go and like the YouTube page for She's Speaking, like, share. We've got some more amazing women for you today on She's Speaking. And up next, I have Erin Wallace. Hi, Erin.
Hi, Lady A.
How you doing, sweetie?
Oh, I'm good. Better now.
Good. Why don't you take this opportunity to introduce your song and we'll come back and talk to you in a bit.
All right. I wrote this song called Mother, Mother about my daughter. The song is about having hope that the next generation will have it just a little easier than the one before.
Mother, mother, full of grace, body of a devil with an angel's face. Hold your children, but let them go. Know your worth, but don't say so. You hold the hand that holds you down. You bite the tongue that screams out loud. You move your feet to run in place. You lose your mind to save your grace. You gotta save your grace. Sister, sister, to us all. Lift me up, don't let me fall. Hold your anger on your own. Speak your mind, but mind your tone. You hold the hand that holds you down. You bite the tongue that screams out loud. You move your feet to run in place. You lose your mind to save your grace. You hold the hand that holds you down. You bite the tongue that screams out loud. You move your feet to run in place. You lose your mind to save your grace. You gotta save your grace. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, 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 yeah. Daughter, daughter, full of life, worthy of our sacrifice. Take the lessons that I lack, run like hell and don't look back. You hold the hand that holds you down. You bite the tongue that screams out loud. You move your feet to run in place. You lose your mind to save your grace. You hold the hand that holds you down. You bite the tongue that screams out loud. You move your feet to run in place. You lose your mind to save your grace. You gotta save your grace. You've gotta save your grace. You gotta save your grace. Oh, 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 yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, once more, thank you so much for joining us for this incredible event, She's Speaking launch party. A reminder to like the YouTube, subscribe to the YouTube, share these links around. It really makes a big difference as far as the visibility of this incredible music written by these incredible women. But a reminder that these incredible musicians are only making money through your generous donations. The payment links are on the screen. Any amount helps, but if you put in $20 or more, there's a chance you could win a $100 gift certificate to the Eunice Chuisha Goldstein Winery in Astoria, Oregon. They can ship anywhere. It's really easy to get this prize, so anyone in the world can has a chance. But also, 10% of the donations tonight are going to the Ms. Foundation for Women, an incredible organization that we are so proud to be supporting. So please, if you can, give generously. It's all going to a great place. And now, more with Lady A.
Hey, y'all. We are back, and thank you so much, Aaron, for that amazing song. Y'all should be giving some finger snaps, some hand claps, some something. We are celebrating this month, okay? So do you. Always celebrate. Celebrate other women. We have some more fantastic and amazing artists coming up for you, and I am so glad to be able to introduce Marilyn Keller. What's going on, Marilyn?
Hey, Lady A.
How you doing?
I'm doing all right here, making it, trying to stay safe, stay sane, and stay relevant.
Great. Why don't you tell us just a little bit about what your video that's about to come up? Tell the folks a little bit about it. Y'all, here's Marilyn Keller, just for you.
All right. This song is entitled Walk Away. And I actually dreamed the lyrics one night while sleeping. And I was asked to combine my lyrics with the music of Professor Daryl Grant from PSU. The song is sent out to all the women who've had to deal with barriers, obstacles, who've had to deal with people pulling on their skirts and shirt backs, trying to hold them back. And I just tell them, just drop that rock in the river, use it as a stepping stone, and walk away in your Chucks, your Louboutin, your Gucci, whatever you have on, get to stepping.
Hello, world family. I offer this song, Walk Away, co-written by Daryl Grant, to living history makers, Michelle Obama, Kamala Harris, Amanda Gorman, and myself, and you, but not only to us, to our beloved ancestresses, Cicely Tyson, Lena Horne, Nancy Wilson, Maya Angelou, Aretha Franklin, because we all know there comes a point in your life when you have to drop that rock and use it as a stepping stone to cross the river and walk away.
Walk away, walk away, walk away. Open up your heart, accept your beauty and your grace. Joy will guide your footsteps, take you to a different place. Time to walk away, walk away, walk away. Living in the past, caught in indecision makes it tough. Trust your intuition, you can face the future looking up. You can walk away, walk away, walk away. Gotta keep stepping, step out on this race. Know what you're feeling, find a hopeful place. Gotta keep moving, keep on moving on. Know as a woman, you'll be staying strong. You set your vision higher, follow your own desires. You choose the person to be, you star in your own movie. Live life the way you choose it, you got a mind so use it. You tap into your power, enter your finest hour. A brand new start, let compassion make you kind. Once you light the spark, you never know what you will find. When you walk away, walk away, walk away. You just walk away, walk away, walk away.
Marilyn, what an amazing tribute. Thank you so much for that. Up next, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to keep the party rolling. I'd like to introduce you to Edie Carey. Edie, why don't you tell us a little bit about your song? You're up next, sister girl.
Thank you. My song was inspired by Georgia O'Keeffe, and it's not what I meant to write about, but I did something called a cut up song where you take old books and cut up pieces of words, and I put them sort of in a puzzle on a page, and there was the phrase "whitened skeletons" on there, and it made me think of Georgia O'Keeffe's paintings, and then I've always loved her paintings, and it just sort of sent me down a rabbit hole. And as after a year of homeschooling my kids who are 4 and 8 and like having zero alone time, I was thinking maybe about what life would be like if I were Georgia O'Keeffe and getting to paint alone in the desert all day long. And there's a lot of longing, I think, for quiet in the song. So this is called Georgia.
Hi, my name is Edie Carey. I am a singer-songwriter based out of Colorado Springs, Colorado. And my She's Speaking song is an imagined conversation with Georgia O'Keeffe, one of my very favorite painters. This is called Georgia. Georgia, look at us out in all directions, worn down, paper thin, nothing to hold on to. Don't soften the lines, please. Leave the whitened skulls floating free. Let them remind me. Georgia, look at you, quietly defiant. It's his lens we're looking through. Was it a mask you had to pry off? Don't soften the lines, please. Leave the petals lit from underneath. Let them remind me. Oh, the quiet, how it saves me. When I'm inside it, I go hazy from the craving. Oh, I wonder, Georgia, were you ever lonely? The silence spilling out endlessly before you. Was it water on the desert, or the cold glare of the canvas? Or did it change with the weather? Oh, the quiet, how it saves me. When I'm inside it, I go hazy from the craving. Oh, 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 oh.
What a fantastic song from Edie Carey, y'all. Remember the names of all these wonderful, amazing women that are bringing you so much talent today. on She's Speaking. And speaking of, let's talk to one of the co-founders of She's Speaking, Bree Gregg. Hi, Bree.
Hi.
How you doing?
I'm so inspired. I can't even tell you. I'm just trying not to cry.
Tonight's a good night, isn't it?
It's a good night.
That's what I'm talking about. Hey, I want to ask you a question. So it's been a year. I remember it was March 7th. I was at the Portland Music Festival. That was my last gig before COVID. Do you remember your last gig? Or the last place you performed?
I don't. Isn't that crazy?
Wow.
I really resonated with what Edie was saying, because I'm at home with my two kids and I feel like I can't remember yesterday. So I don't remember my last gig. But I'm sure the moment this is over, I'm going to go, oh yeah, I remember.
That's all right. We're going to come back to you later. I'm going to ask you again.
Okay, sounds good.
In the meantime, why don't you tell us a little bit about She's Speaking, and then introduce your song to all these amazing people out here watching.
Yeah, well, it's
Bree Gregg, everybody.
Yeah, it's just this amazing thing that Beth came up with this great idea, and we started asking people, and virtually everyone that we asked said yes. Look at the women that are on this. We shot for the absolute moon. It was like, oh, well, who would be? Oh, Edna Vasquez. Oh no, we can't ask her. I mean, just ask her. Okay. Oh my God, she said yes. Oh my God. What about Mandy Fair? Well, we can't. Oh my God, she said yes. Kate Power. I mean, it was just on and on and on. And so it was just one of those things that I think we're just all just dying for this kind of connection. And this is just an inspiring group. And I think one of the things about not being able to do music is, for me, it has definitely made me realize how much I need it as an outlet and how much I love it. And so doing something like this that was about music, but also about all of the community around it, it was just this incredible thing that has already making me feel so inspired.
Well, I am glad to hear that. And you know what? I'm sure that everybody in our audience would love to hear your song.
Well, I wrote mine about Amanda Gorman. I was so blown away by her. The first time I saw her, I was with we were watching the inauguration at home, and I was with my two kids, and my little girl turned to me and she said, "Oh, Mommy, she is so brave." And I felt like I just cried, because it's been such a drought of having people held up that you feel proud for your children to see. And this was an example where on a national stage, in a political national stage, there was someone being held up that was talking about kindness and bravery and honesty. And she just blew me away, beside the fact that her ability to just be that present and amazing at her age, the guts that took, she blew me away. And anyway, so this song is all about the power of our words and how it can literally change the world.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Hi, I'm Bree Gregg, and I'm a singer-songwriter from Portland, Oregon. And I'm so honored and excited to be a part of the She's Speaking music project with all these other amazing female songwriters. My song is in great respect and tribute to Amanda Gorman, who paints a picture of a world that I want to live in and gives me hope for the future, which is something we all really need right now.
Witness your magic, your voice opens up the sky. You make me feel like it might just be alright. Been such a long time since we ever felt inspired. And God Almighty, we're tired. We are adrift are adrift, but we can find the way back home. Your words ignite, can they lead the way back home? My baby's watching, their eyes, all eyes on you. You hold your head up, stand tall and bravely look back too. Been such a long time since we felt proud of who they see. Can you show us the way to be humans finally? We are adrift, but we can find the way back home. Your words ignite, can they lead the way back home? We are adrift, but we can find the way back home. Your words ignite, can they lead the way back home? If you're brave enough to see it, then you're brave enough to be it. If you're brave enough to see it, then you're brave enough to be it. If you're brave enough to see it, then you're brave enough to be it. If you're brave enough to see it, then you're brave enough.
Welcome back, everybody, to She's Speaking. If you have not finished, if you have not heard every woman that has been on so far, make sure that you subscribe to the YouTube channel, She's Speaking YouTube channel, like and share, and tell all your friends about She's Speaking. I'm telling you, you are going to hear some amazing music. We want to thank Bree Gregg for that fantastic song, Your Words Ignite. I was encouraged by that. Thank you so much. Now, up next is somebody I've known for a while, a killer bass player, a killer singer. She's doing all that and the most. Miss Lisa Mann. What's up, Lisa?
Hey, Lady A. Hey. Glad to be here.
How have you been doing?
I've been hanging in there. I mean, it's been a really weird year, I gotta say.
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit. You know, I saw you for the first time a couple of weeks ago. I was in Portland. And the thing about it is, it was my first performance in front of a live audience.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow,
yeah.
I had no idea. You would never know. You sounded great.
Well, thank you.
Because
I have not been walking. Why don't you tell me, do you remember your last performance before COVID?
I do. And I believe it may have been with Bree Gregg. It may have been, I think it was the Bonnie Raitt. Was it? No, it was the trifecta at in Lake Oswego at the Lake Theater with you and Mary Catterley, Miss Bree Gregg.
Look at that.
That was it. And then that was it.
Yeah. You know what? I want to ask you, because I know you're getting ready to just blow us away with your performance. I can't wait to listen to you again. But I have another question for you. So we've been going through COVID. We've all, we've had to learn some new ways. I know one of my coping mechanisms that I have learned is that I need to breathe. Sometimes just breathe. What's in your playlist? What are you listening to right now? Because music always helps.
Yeah. Well, I'm always, people know I have my dark side, and then I have my my headbanger side. So I listen to my headbanger music, and that's very stress relieving. I listen to my Iron Maiden and stuff like that. But I've been listening to a lot of Blues Music Award nominees because I just voted in the Blues Music Awards, And there are so many amazing women. Anika Chambers, Shamikia Copeland, Danielle Nicole is nominated for bass again. Let's see who else. Thornetta Davis. Laura right. Chavez is nominated for guitar. Dorothy Moore. Come on, Dorothy Moore.
Look at all those women.
What are you going to say?
Terry O'Dobby.
Terry O'Dobby. She's just incredible.
Phenomenal.
So it's just wonderful to see all these wonderful women who are nominated for vocal categories, instrumentalist categories, Nancy Wright. It's just really inspiring to see. So that's who I've been listening to.
Good. Yeah, I listen to a lot of nominees, but I have a radio station, so I'm playing all of y'all all the time anyway. So you know what? But right now we want to listen to some Lisa Mann. Ladies and gentlemen, the Lisa Mann. Tell us a little bit about your song, Lisa.
Well, when I was a little girl, and my mom actually, this song is almost like for my mom as much as it is for the subject of the song, Jane Goodall, because my mom, right now I'm straightening up her library, and she's had so many books. And one of the books she had was In the Shadow of Man by Jane Goodall. And that was one of the very first books that I ever read from start to finish. And it just, her story of stepping into the natural sciences world back when it was just not done for women. And women, of course, did not go out into the jungle and study animals and nature. But she just was determined. She was absolutely determined to do it. And she's been inspiring people with her activism ever since. And I like to say, when I grow up, I want to be like Jane.
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, Lisa Mann.
Hey, everybody, Lisa Mann here. I want to thank you for tuning in, and I want to thank Bree Gregg for inviting me to be a part of this important project. So I wrote a song about the groundbreaking Jane Goodall. She's a giant in the field of natural science. And boy, did she break some barriers when she got started. And I kind of tell that story in the song. So I hope you like it. Here it goes. When scientific inquiry was the realm of stuffy men with pipes and patches on their elbows, she stepped into the jungle and she made a friend of David, and with Fifi and with Flo, and so humanized the discipline that classified so coldly all the lines of demarcation between animal and man, and the lines became quite blurry between the hairless and the furry. They said, "You've lost your objectivity. You must always keep your distance. You can't name these hairy subjects to be poked and to be prodded." And as chimps cried out in cages in the labs around the world, she refused to turn a deaf ear. So she opened up her mouth, and with a voice so soft and subtle, she demanded they be freed. And with every cage she opened, she planted loving seeds. I love you, Jane. You can make us change. You've got the power of love. I love you, Jane. I wanna be the same. When I grow up, I wanna be like Jane. As she followed through the forest with a pocket full of raisins, did she know that she would change the very notion of our species as a singular phenomenon, so special and divine? But our cosmic singularity was only a delusion that enforced a separation between animal and man. And she opened up our hearts to see we're not so far apart.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for joining us here on this evening with all of this incredible music by these incredible women. A reminder that these musicians are working for your tips and your tips alone. So if you could find it in your hearts and in your wallets to throw a couple dollars into the digital tip jars, it is literally how we are surviving these crazy times. But also, we want to give something back to you. So if you put in $20 or more to one of the digital tip jars, you will be entered in to win a raffle for a $100 gift certificate to the Eunice Chuesha Goldstein Winery in Astoria, Oregon. They will ship anywhere in the world, so don't be afraid that you can't be eligible for this amazing prize. But also, if you just need to hang out for free, that is totally cool. We are just glad you are here. A great free way to help out the stream is to smash that share button. Share the links around. Tag someone in the comments you know might dig these tunes. It really helps with the visibility of this incredible art. And also, 10% of tonight's donations are going to be given to the Ms. Foundation for Women. It's a really incredible organization that we are so happy to be supporting. So please, if you are able, give and give generously. Thank you so much. And now back to Lady A.
Hey, thank you so much, Moses. I hope you enjoyed that performance by Lisa Mann. I'm telling you, if you ever make it down to Portland, go see some of these ladies. They are doing it for themselves. Up next, an amazing performance by Shelley Rudolph. Hey, Shelley, why don't you tell the folks about your song?
My song is called The Secrets of Roses, and it's actually a poem and a song moment. And it's for the poet Mary Oliver, one of my very favorite poets. Tell me, what is it that you plan to do with your one wild and precious life? When I first read that poem by Mary Oliver, I was stopped in my tracks. I just, like that. And I really heard it to my core. And ever since then, I've been in awe of her and in love with her. So this poem is called The Secrets of Roses, and it's in honor of Mary Oliver. The beautiful music soundscape by my dear friend, Paul K. Ward. Here it goes. Divine and sweet, soft in the wind, that is all that is needed here beneath the sky. Touching sand to fingers, elements breathing clearly, clearly through. Roses undoing my straps, my strings, my bridle. An unbridled woman finally breathing, honestly sweating, singing the songs of roses out loud. So the posies unleash their petals, unfolding their brightest bough, loving the heat, loving the attention. The sun cannot resist the shimmer show and jumps on in, coaxing an even tastier fragrance out. While underneath we tingle, while underneath we blush from his advances. Chest pounding from deep within. Singing the secrets of roses out loud. Unbridled women, finally breathing, finally singing the songs of roses. Wild roses, wild roses, wild roses. Singing the secrets of roses out loud. Pick the hidden fruit, little mama. Take it to your room.
Pick the hidden fruit, little mama, yeah. Take it to your root. Oh, you know what to do, little mama. You know what to do. You gotta pick the hidden fruit, little mama, yeah. Take it to your root. Oh, take it to your root. You gotta take it to your root.
What an amazing performance. Thank you so much, Shelley, for that great song. I want to just tell y'all once again, if you just tuned in, I see some of y'all on my Facebook page. Thank you for joining us for She's Speaking. This program, I'm telling you, you need to go to the She's Speaking YouTube page, like and share. Tell all your lady friends, your sister girls, your mama, your grandmama, tell all of your nieces, tell them all that She's Speaking, and you need to tune in. Up next, I have one of my favorite sister girls out of Portland, Oregon. I love her. She is one of my sister girls. I absolutely adore her. When it comes to International Women's Day, this is a woman I highly admire. Ms. LaRonda Steele, the queen.
Hello, the real Miss Lady, eh?
How you doing, LaRonda?
I am wonderful. I am wonderful. Thank you.
Good, good. You know,
how you doing?
Girl, I am blessed. I am.
Yes.
You know what? No matter what is going on in our lives, you know, COVID, you know, we're all going through something. Mm-hmm. So we just have to learn to be kinder to one another and kinder to ourselves. So that's all.
Amen.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yes.
But I want to talk about you.
Okay.
I want to talk about you a little bit. So tell me one thing. I like to ask this question. What's in your playlist? What are you listening to right now?
Oh boy. So I have playlists for different things. Now, if I need to do some cleaning around the house, especially dishwashing, I put on Bruno Mars. Oh
Girl.
My God. Oh, 24 karat magic's in the air. When I'm cleaning my room, I love to listen to Gregory Porter.
Yes, definitely.
And so he's just got this wonderful, beautiful voice. Yes. And I love if it's like some long-term cleaning, like the laundry downstairs. I like SOS Band. I just love that. I just love the SOS
Old
Band.
School, girl.
Old school. With that same 4 on the floor and you just get your business done. Yeah.
And speaking of Bruno Mars, when you say Bruno Mars, you know, he has a new song out, a brand new song. And I don't know the name of it, but I just saw the video. Look it up. It's with James Pack, I believe is the other. It's soulful. Mm-hmm. It's old school soulful, which is what I like about Bruno Mars.
Me too. I love that. He brought it back. He was one of the artists that brought back that cool
that soul sound.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. So how have you been doing during COVID?
You know, I've been doing probably just like everyone else. I've been up and down, and my daughters have been, getting them situated during COVID. Lauren moved back home from New York, and my Sarah, who is, Howard University.
Yes.
She's doing.
Go on and brag, girl. Go on and brag.
I tell her, bring me back something. Mama wants a T-shirt.
That's right. Because you know what? I tell people it ain't bragging if it's true.
That's what I'm talking about. So she's been doing classes online, and so my heart's been really focusing on them and how they are doing, because they are really the future. I don't want them to get hopeless. Right. So I've been really sticking home and sticking with the family, learning more about myself and about human nature, and actually just learning how I want to show up in the world, praying a lot, meditating, been taking some classes, just looking inward so that what is inside of me is reflected out. And I want that to be positive, healing, graceful vibes to everybody. Cut out all of this mess. You know what I mean?
Because I'm tired of the negativity.
Exactly.
But I will check you.
Yeah. Let's just be kind to one another. Like you said, kind to yourself and kind to one another. Yeah.
Definitely. Well, tell us, you know what? I'm gonna relinquish this and let you tell us a little bit about your song so these amazing people can listen to the amazing LaRhonda Steele. Tell us about this song.
All right. Thank you, Lady A. You are wonderful. All these women are wonderful women. I'm just honored to be a part of today's, a part of She's Speaking. So my song is named Big Sister. Many of you know I grew up in Oklahoma, and I have one older sister and one younger brother. And so my parents both worked, and my big sister was put in charge of me and my little brother. And boy, what a handful, I'm sure, at times. And my sister is she's quiet. She's not necessarily like me until she's had a glass of wine, which she doesn't do anymore. But she is a woman of her word. She is what you would call meek. And I truly believe the meek will inherit the earth, because my sister created a foundation for me and my brother to where we felt safe. She always took care of us. She was the person who really introduced me to soul music and singing in harmonies. We went to the same church together. We got baptized together. And so I wanted to write this song for my big sister. I just admire her so much. She is just the salt of the earth. I mean, I don't even know how to word it, but and that we're so different. I'm so outward and so and she's just so loving and peaceful and giving. And I just wrote the song about her because I can't thank her enough for taking care of me and my brother.
Well,
so
thank you.
Big
Ladies
Sister.
and gentlemen, here we go with Big Sister.
What will they say?
Thank you, LaRonda, for Big Sister. Y'all need to check that song out. I'm telling you, thank you so much. I hear finger snaps and clapping all over the room, y'all. Give it up for the sisters. That's what I'm talking about. Thank you so much, LaRonda. Up next, we have Mary Fair. She is our, Mary Flower.
Better.
All my Marys are getting confused. Y'all forgive me. Mary Flower. How you doing, Mary?
I'm doing great. You know what? I just got my Fauci ouchie about 2 hours ago. So I am first time vaccinated. I'm happy.
First time vaccinated.
Yeah, it was a big day. Yeah.
How are you doing during COVID?
You know what? I am doing really well. I'm very blessed. I've been doing a lot of teaching, a lot of live streams, a couple of classes, and it's been a good time to write and and just kind of lay low. But I can see a little bit of a sliver of light up. I can just see it, and I'm very happy about that. We've all suffered plenty, you know. So
being able to see just a glimpse of the light at the end of the tunnel.
Yeah.
Let's keep, we have to keep our faith and our hope. Keep hope alive.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Tell us a little bit about the song that you're getting ready to perform for us.
Sure. I dug back into my very old song bag because this is one I wrote, I don't know how many years, 30, 40 years. I'm frightened to even tell you how long ago I wrote this. It was on my first recording, which was vinyl. So I was hip back then, I was on vinyl. But
you still hip, girl. You still hip.
Anyway, it's a song that I wrote after reading a biography about Bessie Smith, and from a very wonderful, bright beginning to a really tragic end. It was a wonderful story. She was a groundbreaker for women in music and for all the women who came out and played in those tent shows and traveled under really horrible circumstances. So she was a wonderful inspiration. And this tune is called Bessie's Blues. Hi, I'm Mary Flower, and I'm honored to be presenting a song today for Women's Day, and She's Speaking. Happy Women's Day to all of you out there. And this is an old song of mine, probably goes back, I'm frightened to say, 40 years maybe, and I think I recorded it on a vinyl, my first album, which was actually vinyl, and I still have it. And I wrote this after reading a biography of Bessie Smith, and what a story. These women were real groundbreakers. They were involved in tent shows that would pick up and travel to the next town the next day, and because they couldn't stay in hotels, they were sleeping underneath the stages at night. So it was not a glamorous life. And she somehow really rose above all of it and became a real star in her, before her demise, her too early demise. So this is a tune I wrote about her called Bessie's Blues, and I hope you enjoy it. Cabin in Chattanooga. Daddy was a preacher down in the Blue Goose Hollow. By the time she was 9, Mom and Daddy had died. She moved to the city on the west side, hoping that something better might just follow. Well, she'd sing on the streets and watch those nickels roll in. Spare change easing the pain of a life worn thin. She turned 18, tired of the street scene, joined a traveling show, and it seems the blues turned the corner that very day. Oh, Bessie, slow down. the sunshine. But stay strong when the chips are down. Ma Rainey took that girl right under her wing. Yes, and she fed that flame when Bessie began to sing. Bessie rose from the chorus to the star, to traveling in her very own railroad car. She taught those old cakewalkers how to swing. But drinking corn liquor brought the fire of hell to her eyes. She was dropping big bills on the best that money could buy. She bought a Cadillac for her Jack, which he gambled away just to get back. And the devil just clapped his hands while Bessie cried. Oh, Bessie, slow down. It's a long, hard road through all the southern towns. Bask in the sunshine. Stay strong when those chips are down. Ooh. 1933 and the fever slowed. Well, that empress nearly broken on her throne. Jack was gone and the crowds died down, and the mighty depression ate away at the crown. Bessie did what she could to hold her own. 5 years later and the big comeback was planned. There was talk about movies in Carnegie Hall with the big bands. But in the dark of the Mississippi night, the car skidded into a flash of light, and all that was left of Bessie was her blues. All that was left of Bessie was her blues.
Hey, y'all, did you enjoy that? Bessie's Blues by Mary Flower. I'm telling you, the ups, finger snaps, and some more stuff. You are watching She's Speaking right here on either Facebook Live or YouTube. We want to make sure that you like and subscribe to the She's Speaking YouTube page. I'm sorry, I almost lost my thought. YouTube page. Y'all go and like and share that. Tell your friends. If you're on my Lady A page, make sure that you like and share and tell somebody, because she's speaking. Up next, I have a great duo for you. I'm telling you, no, I don't have a duo. Okay, my bad. When I don't read my paper, this is what happens. So check it out. It's not the duo. I have Mandy Fair is up next. And Mandy, please forgive me. It's late for me. So Mandy, how are you doing, darling?
I'm doing well, Lady A. Thanks. How are you doing?
I'm slowly losing some brain cells, I think. I apologize for almost missing your name there.
No worries.
So, you know what? She's Speaking. We've seen some amazing performances tonight. I want to talk to you just a little bit about what female artists during COVID have you been listening to that inspires you during COVID?
At this current moment, I would say Beyonce. I've been doing a lot of dancing to kind of shake out energy, like move through. And so that's been a go-to for me. I invited her to be on the She's Speaking. I haven't heard back yet, but we'll see.
Her people will call your people. I'm sure.
I think so.
I'm sure.
Yeah. Yes. So that's my honest answer, was Beyonce.
We all need a little exercise. I'm telling you, my brain cells, I feel a little muddled sometimes. And I used to try to blame it on menopause. Now I just think it's a combination.
Yes.
I think I need to get out more, but thank God spring is coming. So I'll be able to stop walking Costco and actually get outside.
Yes.
In the meantime, why don't you tell us a little bit about your song and introduce the song to all these amazing people that are watching today. Everyone, Mandy Fair.
Thank you, Lady A. I'm so grateful to be a part of this event. What an amazing group of humans together. And I really am lamenting that we're not in human form together. But we will make it happen soon. The name of the song that I'm going to share is called I Know a Woman. And I wrote it for this event. And when I was first making it, it was a song that was kind of a general song for all women. And while I was penciling out the song, I knew that my mom was the one who was coming through really strong for me. And it just so happens that my mom's 70th birthday is next week. So this is an early birthday gift from my mom called I Know a Woman. My mom is a hugely strong, positive force in my life. And hope you enjoy the song. Thank you so much.
Hey everybody, I'm Mandy Fair. And I'm going to play you a song that I wrote for this She's Speaking song project to celebrate International Women's Day. I wrote a song called I Know a Woman. And I'm so grateful to Beth Wood for inviting me to be a part of this. Thank you for listening. Memories are golden leaves falling down away from me. The fields glowing golden with the passing of time. The glove upon her fingers there was brushing back her silvered hair. She's got an answer of where went the time. I know a woman, I hope we all know a man who taught us that love is the answer inside of our chest, no matter the question. And if you don't know a woman, go and find that woman. Maybe now before the sun is yet to go. dancing in a chase. She built a garden and she takes the time to sow the seeds in the dead of night. The milk of the moon, the only light. She's got an answer of how to grow inside. I know, woman. I hope we all know, woman. The daughter said, hope is the air we breathe in our lungs, no matter the question. And if you don't know, woman, go and find that woman. Baby, now before the sun is yet to go.
Hey, everybody. Thank you so much for joining us for this incredible launch of She's Speaking. It's so special to have everybody here tonight. A reminder that these musicians are working for your tips and your tips alone, so if you could find it in your hearts and in your wallets to throw a couple of dollars into one of the digital tip jars, it is literally how we are surviving these crazy times. But we also want to give something back to you, so if you put in $20 or more to one of the tip buckets, that'll enter you in for a chance to win a $100 gift certificate to the Eunice Chuisha Goldstein, I messed it up. Goldstein Winery in Astoria, Oregon. It's a really incredible winery that can ship anywhere, so don't be afraid. But also, if you just need to hang out for free, that is totally cool. We are just glad you're here. A great free way to help out the stream is to smash that share button, tag someone in the comments that you think might dig these tunes, send the links around. And also a reminder that please consider checking out all of these artists. After the stream is over, we'll post their websites in the chat. Please consider purchasing merch or albums. All of that money goes directly to the artists. It really makes a big difference. But also 10% of tonight's donations are going to go to the Ms. Foundation for Women. It's such an incredible organization. We're so proud to be supporting it. And now back to Lady A, and she's speaking.
Hey, y'all, we are back. And I want to thank Mandy for that amazing song, I Know a Woman. She was telling us that she was recording that in the back of a bus. I love the atmosphere. Sometimes the atmosphere makes the song, I'm telling you. It gives me vibes all over. In the meantime and in between time, I hope you are enjoying She Speaks. It's wonderful. Aren't you enjoying yourselves? Come on, y'all. Celebrate these women. It's International Women's Day. Next up, we have a duo, and I love this. Kathleen. Welcome, ladies.
Thank you.
How are you doing?
We're great. Thank you. It's wonderful to be here.
And it's wonderful to have you here. Tell us a little bit about Kathleen before your performance.
Okay. I'm Kate Power, and you?
I'm Kathy Heslin.
And we have been in reunion for 32 years. I relinquished Kathy in 1971. And only 2 years ago, she started playing music. We've been writing a book, double memoir, for about 15 years of our perspectives of the long-term experience in reunion, because there was no map when we got together. We were reunited before computers, and there are countless miracles in our story. So we want to tell our story to help other people. But 2 years ago, after we had shared each other's sides of our book, Kathleen, with each other, we started making music together. And Kathy started later in life beginning with music, and she began to write. And she wrote her first song, and the song you hear tonight will be the song I wrote in reflection to her first song.
I think that is an amazing story. So you wrote a book, you both wrote a book, and it just meshed.
Well, it really has many parallels in it. We need a really good development editor.
So we haven't published it yet. We're still working on that.
Okay. But I like the fact it's nice to see when women are working together, when we are upholding one another, when we are lifting each other up, celebrating one another. So I love to see this. Introduce your song and tell these folks about Kathleen.
Thank you. So I'm Kathleen Marie Heslin, the lost daughter in this song.
And I'm Kate Power, Kathleen Mary Power, the lost mother. And this is our conversation. I'm Kathleen, and this is Kathleen. Kathleen Mary, me with a K, she with a C. I relinquished Kathy for adoption, and we were reunited 18 years later and discovered that we had been answering to the same name all these years. I liked that because it fed the hope that I had that we would meet again. And the separation between children and parents, mothers and daughters and sons, that there's hope for reunion and the beauty of being together. When Kathy wrote her first song, this was a song that came to me in response to her come and gone, and it's called I Will See You, the birth mother's song to her unborn child, in hope to meet again. I will see you in a minute, I will see you in a day, I will see you in 1,000 years from today. There's nothing that can hold me from this love I gave away. Back from somewhere that we started yesterday. I try to speak my mind without a worry. My heart just hears us chattering away, and the rest the others never knew of. Breathe in and out just like we all do day by day, till stillness comes between the steps and layers, peace between the trouble and the pain. Our living double paces right in place, and all along our own sweet song, filling up the space. Round and round, round and round, us to another. Love still found us in the end. Not the only one who's got a double identity, from loss of innocence disgraced. Turn around at another lying corner, only to find you when I get there in the end. Round and round, round and round, lost to another. Love still found us in the end. It's funny how it never really mattered. Our own sing-song still sprung up from within, intertwined in love's own call and answer it goes, in harmony, to and fro and back again, in the end. Round and round, round and round, lost to another. Love still found us in the end. I will see you in a minute, I will see you in a day, I will see you in 1,000 years. See you in 1,000 years. See you in 1,000 years.
and welcome back to She's Speaking. I want to remind you once again to go subscribe to the YouTube page for She's Speaking. Like and share, y'all. Tell somebody to tell somebody to tell somebody else that you are watching She's Speaking right here on YouTube channel. I want to thank Kathleen and Kathleen for that last duet that they did. It was absolutely beautiful, and I hope you enjoyed it. Remember, celebrate women. We want to lift one another up. Up next, I'd like to introduce Edna Vasquez. Hello, Edna.
Hi, Lady A. Hi, everybody. I'm honored to be here. Thank you for having me.
So glad to have you. You know what? I've been asking several of the ladies some questions. I want to know, how are you doing during COVID, this COVID period that we've been in for a year now? How are you doing?
You know what? I've been always running in my life, so for me, it was a good break to just stop and appreciate all what I've been doing and kind of like leaving it, pat me on the back and, just staying at home
some time
with my cats and wife. That's the most beautiful thing.
Tell me, what is a de-stressor for you? Because even in COVID, we're a little stressed. I've been a little teary at times. I've been frustrated at times. I've been very busy, busier than I thought I would be for it being a pandemic. What's your de-stressor?
You know what? First of all, my cats.
Okay, how many cats do you have?
4.
Oh my God.
4 cats. All girls. So it's a lot of estrogen here.
Yeah, I was going to say, that's a lot going on.
That's right. But, they're beautiful. They're maintenance. And I love being with them, It's just one day I'm just hoping to have some kids and just, living that dream with.
Well, animals are calming spirits. So,
yeah.
So that's nice. Music and animals.
Yes. There you go. That's the whole package.
A little bit about your song that you're going to be doing for us performing tonight.
Yes, look, Ishim Ishok is the title written in one of the 26 Mayan languages, and it's called Mayan Quiche, and it's the translation for Mujer Maíz in Spanish, and in English translate as corn woman, which is basically the corn plant, and which in Spanish has a strong female connotation. So I decided to make a song referring all what Rigoberta Menchú from the Quiche tribe in Guatemala has accomplished for the tribes of the world, starting in Guatemala. So she was speaking up, defending the dignity of human tribes. And she won the Nobel Prize in 1992, and I associated her metaphorically as the ancient plant of corn in Latin America. So hopefully more women in Latin America and all over the world get inspired to change the oppressive culture, especially against, women, and especially Latin women. There's still a lot of intense stuff happening there. It's a men's world out there.
Well, I'm excited to hear it. Thank you so much. Ladies and gentlemen, Edna Vasquez.
Gracias.
El Estado tiene que hacer mucho, los gobiernos tienen que destinar fondos para una educación que promueva cultura de paz, educación para la paz.
Milpa en tierra, sabia raíz, porque te destierran los vientos del cambio. La naturaleza siempre a tu lado y no en la cabeza de los que te han forjado, guerrera de paz, de blancas banderas. Tu sangre aboliente, Juana Vicente, Víctor presente, surco semilla.
peculiar estrella, tu dolor y que paz destella, y a todos tu palabra eterna.
Is not about one incident. It is cultural. It is a culture of lack of impunity, of accepting of violence and violent language against women, in an entire structure of power that supports them.
The gifts that my ancestors gave. I am the hope and the dream of the slave. And so, naturally, there I go rising.
Beautiful song and an amazing video. Oh, honey, all kind of snaps up. That was worth a jalapeno pepper and with some jalapeno peppers on the side, some chili sauce, and some more stuff. Thank you, Edna Vasquez. I want to remind you, you are watching She's Speaking, and we want you to subscribe to the YouTube channel so that you can support some amazing women. You can watch these videos. It's absolutely free, but we do, accept tips if you want to give $1 or $2, throw something in the bucket. You're not going to turn it down, but it is free. So please make sure that you share and like the YouTube page for She's Speaking. Edna Vasquez, that was an amazing video. And up next, we have a young lady who just celebrated her birthday. She just turned 30. I don't even remember what 30 was like. No. Next is
I don't know if I do either. It was a long weekend. It was a long weekend.
Happy birthday.
Thank you. Thank you.
You enjoying your life so far?
Yes. It was fun. My best friends came out, so we had a really great weekend. It was really fun. It was good.
Okay, you were masked up and safe, right?
Totally.
All
totally
right.
masked up and safe.
Okay, because I'm gonna be the mother hen. When I see my young people without a mask on, I'm right there.
Some of my friends are they have the vaccine though too. So.
Oh, okay. Well, that's good. That's good. I'm glad you're enjoying your birthday. I'm so happy that you are here and when She's Speaking. Tell us a little bit about your song.
Yes. So that's a hard follow-up, and your song was amazing. But I'm sharing a song that I wrote for this project. It's called Mama's Song. The incredible Alex Milstead had sent me some music, and the music just really reminded me of my mom. I'm from a very small town, and as I was listening, I just kept thinking, like, she just kept coming into my head. So I started writing a song. She's this super strong, amazing woman, and it's really a story about her life, but it's really about the way that she made decisions and the way that she chose happiness, even when it wasn't conventional. And I think that that really trickled down and became an example for me and so many other kids, because she's a teacher as well. So yeah, this is Mama's song.
Look, it's her birthday, y'all. Give it up for Davy Schmidt.
Was a simple life, but she wanted so much more. So she walked down the aisle with a boy she adored. 2 kids later, and her dreams had disappeared. She couldn't take one more tear. Said she couldn't take not one more tear. She made up her mind, gave him a choice. Pick your family or your life, with a quiver in her voice. He hung his head. She packed up their bags, walked out the door saying, what is it for? Why am I here? Where can I go? Life's just a journey you never known. You see, happiness begins with me. Now she's working doubles and getting us to school on time, all to get us out of this place. The whole world should see our faces. When we all left home, she said, work real hard, be a good person, and stand by who you are. Take yourself lightly and stand by who you are. Trying to do it all, never missed a moment, but she can't find the time to smell the roses. If the baby's gone, she feels the regret of spreading herself too thin. What is it for? Why am I here? Where can I go? Life's just a journey you never know. You see, happiness begins with me. House is empty, but the sun is coming up. Her garden is growing as she fills up a coffee cup. She smiles at the pictures of the babies on the wall, and she thinks to herself, I've done it all. They are my purpose, I did it all. Every moment doesn't take it for granted, holds memories of a lifetime of love. She never knows what she meant in her life. Now she knows the answer to what is it for? Why am I here? Where can I go? Life's just a journey you never know. You see, happiness begins with me.
Oh yeah, the birthday girl, Miss Davy Schmidt, had it going on, y'all. Happy birthday, Davy. We're gonna celebrate you, sister girl. All of your 30 years. I'm not hating, really, I'm not. No. Happy birthday, and thank you for that amazing video.
Thank
You
you.
are just tuning in, you are listening to She's Speaking. And we want to make sure that you go to the YouTube page, like it, and share it, y'all. Up next, I have another amazing singer, Ms. Mary Wakefield. Mary, where you at, girl?
I'm right here, Lady A.
How you doing?
I'm doing well, and I just want to say you are doing an amazing job of hosting this event. You're keeping everything straight. You're keeping us on track, and I'm just so grateful that you're here.
Oh, thank you so much, darling. Thank you. How are you doing? How are you doing during COVID?
You know, I'm doing all right. I live here in Nashville with my husband, and in a typical year, we're gone more than half the year. And but last year we've been here. We've seen all the seasons. We planted a garden. Just all these things that we've never had time to do. Right. I learned how to bake biscotti. So that was one of the highlights. Yeah.
Well, we are so glad that you are here with She's Speaking tonight, and I'm excited to hear about your song. Why don't you tell us just a little bit about the song before we get into it?
I would love to. So I'm here. Davey and I are in the Songs for Our Mothers section of the evening, and my mother was a public school teacher for her whole life, and she died pretty young. But I have some memories of her. Just working so hard and how much she meant to her students. You know, they would stay in touch just for years after they were out of her class. And she was a wonderful teacher. And so she was the inspiration for this song. It's called School Teacher. And it's for my mother and for all of the teachers that do such amazing, important work. So
that is fantastic. Ladies and gentlemen, Mary Wakefield.
Hey there, it's Mary Wakefield and Nomad playing the song School Teacher, which was written for my mother, who taught 7th grade English her entire adult life. Hope you like it. Crack an egg at the crack of dawn. She drinks a steaming cup of coffee, then she's gone. In 20 years of teaching school, Mrs. Logan's hardly missed a day of work, 'cause she knows that all those kids depend on her. Listen up. Settle down.
the rougher side of town. That's okay, it's why she's here. 'Cause when that spark lights up their eyes, well, that's enough. And they love her all the more because she's tough. School teacher, part warrior, part preacher, humming along in her quiet way, she carries on daily. School teacher, ham and cheese. Once again, every lunch hour, a stack of papers and a red pen. Still she gives a shout of joy when she reads a fresh idea one kid had. Yeah, even though the grammar's pretty bad. School teacher, part warrior, part preacher, humming along in her quiet way, she carries on daily. School teacher, and she's doing all she can to make things better. She's a superstar in loafers and a sweater. Close your books, shut the door. She takes a wet rag to the chalk dust on the chalkboard. Another day of shaping minds, trying to guide them through the nouns and through the verbs. They'll forget more than half of what they learned. They'll remember how she taught them to work hard. And they'll realize that helped to make them strong. They'll remember how she cared with all her heart. And they'll think about her years after she's gone.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for joining us for the launch of She's Speaking. It's so special to have you all here with us tonight to witness this incredible music made by these incredible women. A reminder that these musicians are working for your tips and your tips alone. So if you could find it in your hearts and in your wallets to throw a couple dollars into one of the digital tip jars, it's really how we're surviving these crazy times. But we also want to give something back to you. So if you put in $20 or more into one of the digital tip jars, that'll enter you in for a raffle for a $100 gift certificate to the Eunice Chiwisha Goldstein Winery in Astoria, Oregon. They can ship anywhere, so don't be afraid to throw some money in one of the tip jars. If you just need to hang out for free, that is totally cool. We absolutely understand. We are just glad that you are here. A great free way to help out the stream is to smash that share button. Tag someone in the comments you know might dig these tunes. Send the links around. It really helps with the visibility for this incredible music. And also 10% of tonight's donations are going to be given to the Ms. Foundation for Women. It's a really incredible organization that we are so happy to be supporting. And now, back to Lady A.
Hey, y'all. That was such an amazing performance by Mary Wakefield. Thank you so much, Mary. And now, our next performer, you don't want to miss this, Miss Terry Holder. Hey, Terry.
Hey, Lady A.
How are you, darling?
I'm good. I've been waiting. Gosh, it's been 2 hours. My God.
You know what they say, you save the best for last. I am so excited that you're here on She's Speaking. And why don't you tell us a little bit about your song? What's going to come up next in your video?
Okay, so my song is called Like Only a Mother Can. And it was written to highlight the many faceted roles that mothers and grandmothers have. And that we all know that no one can give advice like a mother. And it's not always appreciated, but it doesn't fall on deaf ears because I still hear that little voice in my head, my mother, my grandmother speaking to me. And my grandmother always just encouraged me to be authentic, be brave, be courageous, be afraid, and work hard, and anything was possible. And what's amazing is that, I don't know, I have 8 grandchildren now, and that's what I tell my grandchildren. So,
and are they listening?
I think so. My daughters, I think so. Yeah, I hope so. Yes, they're beautiful. I have beautiful daughters, beautiful grandchildren, and the most fulfilling role in my life is being a mother. And then I got to be a singer-songwriter, my second part of my career. So,
well, that's fantastic. Tell us the name of the song, and ladies and gentlemen, you're getting ready to hear from Terry Holder.
Thank you.
Be who you were born to be.
yes, Terry, yes, honey, auntie. That was an amazing song. We are celebrating right here on She's Speaking. We want to make sure that you subscribe to the YouTube page, She's Speaking. Y'all go subscribe, like, and share. So all you got to do is simple. Now, next is my video. I get to be a part of this too. And I want to thank Bree, Greg, and all the She's Speaking staff for having me as an MC tonight. And my song is simply about my grandmother. I love my grandmother. She was an amazing woman. She was an activist in her own right. She didn't take no bull. So y'all, her thing to say was, honey hush, from your girl, hashtag the real Lady A. Let's go to Mississippi, y'all. Grandmama said, honey hush, to you girls, when y'all are talking trash. Honey hush, to the sick man that makes you wanna laugh. Honey hush, to the kids, when they make you wanna fuss. Honey hush, say honey hush. Watching my mama getting ready to hit the town. It's Black Club, Black and Tan, when they was around. First with pound, my heart was beating with love. We supposed to be in the bed, so we don't hear mama fuss. In the back of my mind, but he said, honey hush, these girls, we all been talking trash. Honey hush, to that sick talking man that makes you wanna laugh. Honey hush, to the kids, when they make you wanna fuss. Honey hush, say honey hush. Enjoyed that. That's by your girl, Lady A. You know, go out and pick that song up. You can say honey hush at any time. People know what you're talking about. It's got several meanings. Honey hush, oh, bless your heart, or honey hush, you in trouble. All right. I hope you enjoyed that. You are watching She's Speaking. We want to remind you to go to the YouTube page, like and share, subscribe, share it. Let folks know what's going on with these amazing women on International Women's Day. Up next, Kristen Granger. Hey, Kristen.
Hey, how you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Well, I'm just a thin slice of heaven. Thank you.
See, so I like that.
Well, so I'm having a little imposter syndrome, though, because I agreed to go last and to be last, but I didn't say I would follow Lady A. Doesn't seem right. It's not fair.
Oh, girl, honey, hush. You do your thing. I know you are. I have one question though for you.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I've been asking, periodic questions. I want to ask you this. It's been, it's been a heck of a year for all of us.
Yeah.
So what are you doing for yourself? Because I believe that we as women, we carry a lot all the time. Those are, whether you're single or whether you're a mother, a wife, whatever's going on, an auntie, whatever is going on in your life, a sister, a friend. What are you doing that lets you breathe, that gives you peace?
Well, besides sex and edibles. Something else
girl, is that what I'm missing?
Okay. Well, I live in Oregon, so, Okay. Yeah, so apart from that, well, I guess a lot of people say exercise. I have to go with prone yoga, where you just kind of lie there. And it helps. It does. I get to breathe. I get to think about things. I get to, feel like I'm centering and doing all that. And then I just hit the channel changer and go on to whatever Netflix thing I haven't seen yet.
Okay. Long as you can breathe, girl, and you're comfortable.
That's
so
right.
Tell us a little bit about your song, Kristen, that we're going to be listening to your video.
Sure.
We saved the best for last.
or something, right? Well, I'm pleased to be among just truly gifted, talented women and singer-songwriters. I feel seriously a little bit like an imposter because I've just heard amazing songs through this process. Mine was written about my friend, Governor Kate Brown. In 2015, she was kind of thrust into the government because her predecessor resigned. And she was Secretary of State in Oregon. The Secretary of State becomes the governor. And she called me and said, "Can you drop everything and come work for me?" And I said, "Absolutely, I will do that." But from the minute we started until the minute I left 2 years later, it's been, frying pan fire. And I've really gotten to see how her mettle gets tested. And I saw this amazing woman who is a kind of a combination of like Katniss Everdeen and Snoopy. She's incredibly nice. She's incredibly smart, but she's got a bead on exactly where she wants to go, and she wants to bring you with her. So I wrote this song about her, and it's based on the Oregon motto. It's she flies with her own wings.
All right, let's go to Kristen Granger.
Thank you.
She says, "Come on over, we got work to do." She says, "Don't just stand there, there's a place for you, and you, and you, and you." 'Cause it's true, the different points of view, more hands and eyes and hearts to make a plan and follow through. She flies with her own wings, she's on the lookout for better things. She's keeping her eyes on that western horizon, and if a storm is blowing, she's gonna get where she's going. In spite of bruises and bee stings, she relies on her own wings. She says, "It's only thunder, don't be frightened. The thing to watch for is the lightning. Yeah, the lightning is the thing that destroys. The thunder's just a nose, a bully with a megaphone, threatens and annoys. As she flies with her own wings, she's on the lookout for better things. She's keeping her eyes on that western horizon, and if a storm is blowing, she's gonna get where she's going. In spite of bruises and bee stings, she relies on her own wings. And up on the timberline in the tall stand of trees, she's waiting for the sun to rise again. Night fades to morning new, the sky shades of rose and blue. She takes a breath and leaps into the currents of the wind. 'Cause she flies with her own wings, she's on the lookout for better things. She's keeping her eyes on that western horizon,
Thank you, Kristen, for that amazing song. Look, everybody, I hope you have enjoyed She's Speaking tonight. This has been an amazing program with some amazing, phenomenal women, and we hope that you've enjoyed it. Please make sure that you go to the She's Speaking YouTube page, subscribe, like, and share it. Tell somebody what you thought about it. We'd love to hear from you. In the meantime, in honor of Women's History Month, there'll be more songwriters and more songs. They'll be featured each month. So make sure you remember the pandemic has been hard on musicians and other artists. So please donate if you're able. And before we say goodnight, I'd like to send a big thank you to all of our contributing artists, as well as volunteers, supporters, and sponsors. Left Door Streaming, Moses and Jordan back there kicking it off, y'all. Yes. Davy Schmidt and Eunice, and I'm not going to say the last name because I don't want to mess it up, but the Goldstein Winery. We want to thank you. Thanks to all of you for joining us tonight. Thank you for having me as your MC. And remember, the future is female. She's speaking. Good night, everybody. Good night, ladies.
If you would